All right, so on yesterday's, there was 2, 1, B. Which one on 15 to 20? Any? Okay. So first question, there's basically two parts. There is decide whether it's linear, and then find the indicated value of f of x. So in terms of linear, remember it has to have a power of 1. Okay? It can't be in the denominator spot. It can't have anything higher than a 1. Okay? So I'm going to go to 19 just for the fact that it's going to be no. Okay? And for why it's no is because it basically fits, if you look over here at the poster, it's something similar to this rational function here where the x is in the bottom side, where your graph's going to look something like that. Okay? It's not exactly this, obviously, because your numbers are different, because you have a 3 on the top and you have a +2 on the bottom, but it's something similar to this here. Okay? So as far as like 19 is concerned, your answer is going to be no. So it's no. Then the second part is find the indicated value of f of x. So basically, whatever number you have in here, plug it in for x. Okay? So what that means is I'm going to basically just do fashion time later.
Fashion time later.
So 3 over 4 plus 2, right? Which is just going to be 3 over 6, which is 1/2. Your domain and range. So with your domain and range on 5, your domain are your x values. So basically, where do your x values start, or where are they coming from, and where do they end? So is it coming in from the left to right and stopping, or is it starting at a spot and going to the right? Is it starting at a spot going to the left? What's happening? Starting at a spot and going towards the right, which going towards the right means it's going towards what value? In terms of my x values? Positive infinity. So really we're looking to see where it's starting. So in terms of my domain, where are we starting at right here? What's my x value? 0. Is 0 included? Yes, so it's going from 0 to positive infinity. And then it's a parenthesis here. Remember, it can be included, a number can be included, positive infinity or negative infinity is always going to be a parenthesis, because it's never going to get there. Now, for the range side of things, we're looking at things going vertically or up and down, or from a certain spot. So basically I'm going to take it from here, and which way is it going? It's going from what value to what value? From 1 to positive infinity. Okay? So 1 is included to positive infinity. Alright, so 21 says the surface area of a cube with side lengths x is given by the function of s of x equals 6x squared. So find s sub 3 and explain what s of 3 represents. So just like we did on 15 to 20, what are we going to do with that 3? We're going to plug it in, right? So whenever we plug it in, okay, whenever we actually find the value of s of 3, I'm going to plug that 3 into this equation right here, and I'm going to have 6 times 3 squared. So what do I do first in terms of order of operations? 3 squared, right? So 3 squared is 9. 6 times 9 gives me 54. So I'm assuming that the 54 part probably isn't where the main question lies. Okay, so we found S of 3. Okay, we found the first part. It's more of what does that represent? So, what are we looking for? Find what? Find S sub 3. Well, what is S sub 3? Surface area of a cube when the side length is, instead of it being an x, what does S sub 3 represent? The surface area, it's a surface area of a cube with a side length of 3. Basically what you're doing is you're taking that 3 that you have and you're just replacing it with the x. Okay?